Je vais démarrer l'enregistrement comme go. Alors... Bon, il n'y a qu'un épisode, c'est dommage. J'espère que ça va me durer au moins 1 heure. Hein. Pas 10 minutes, ça serait cool. Est-ce que je peux faire quelque chose? Non. Non, je peux rien faire. Miss, réveille-toi. Réveille-toi.
Wake up.
Wake up. Miss. Waouh, on a une grand-mère. C'est une girafe.
So fluffy and comfortable.
C'est moelleux et confortable. D'accord, on peut se déplacer comme ça. Okay. Millie.
Millie,
Ma
my
girafe
toy
en
giraffe.
peluche.
I've had her since I was 5 years old. She seems frightened.
Ah,
I should talk to her.
c'est une girafe en peluche.
It seems you had a nightmare.
Je m'en souviens pas vraiment, il y a eu cet incendie. Oui, je peux gérer les cauchemars.
There was this fire and black smoke was coming from the windows. Funny thing is, it didn't feel scary to me, like I wasn't really there.
Was it Paper City?
No, I don't think so.
Paper
What are you
City.
doing here, Millie? Are you all right?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is
D'accord,
missing.
on va devoir chercher
I
notre
have to
frère.
go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Okay.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in
Attendez, hop, je faisais juste
my
un
closet,
truc.
but Ted and we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Alors, coucou Lyric, alors c'est un nouveau jeu. Ouais, c'est un petit jeu que j'ai trouvé, qui avait l'air sympa. J'aime bien les point and click, donc bon, j'ai voulu tester. Je pense que je peux retrouver mon frère tout seul, d'accord Millie, je vais lui demander. Bon, allez, je vais aller lui demander.
Okay, Millie, I'll go ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends. But for your sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week. Ever since he showed up, the officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
Coucou Dico et coucou Shaoki. J'écoutais avant de vous répondre. Tu me sauves. Ah ouais. Alors, une boîte en carton.
A cardboard box. I think this one is full of my rare bottle caps. It's...
Je pense qu'on n'a pas besoin de
all
tout
about the
regarder.
birds and the
Je pense. Ah, il y a une plante.
Folium cadent. When was the last time I watered this? Oh, that's right, I didn't. It's really hanging in there.
D'accord. Oh, les feuilles elles sont tombées.
Oh.
Donc, ça, c'est ma peluche. C'est une peluche qui parle. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Dico? Bah ça va et toi, Shoki? Je l'embête, d'accord, ok. Ah, c'est par ici que l'ours y vit.
If I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this.
J'adore.
She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time.
Ouais, bonjour Dico.
Fell on deaf ears again. Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz, and I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Mais qu'est-ce que vous faites vous deux là? J'entends un double.
Hi, Ted. I heard you've retired, but...
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
Doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie? Are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Alors, on parle d'une peluche quand même. Qui se prend pour un détective et qui boit de l'alcool. Alors, cela ne te regarde pas, j'étais déjà au lit, tu fais trop de bruit, mon anniversaire approche. Bon, j'étais déjà au lit.
I was in bed. Millie woke me up.
Well, you should ask her to help you.
C'est mon nounours.
So, you're saying I should ask an old blind woman to help me out?
That old broad is tougher than she looks. Now, if you don't mind, I have some real work to do.
Oh my god, you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
Mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my birdwatching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Capiche?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect.
En gros, pour te
It
mettre
wasn't
son
in
métier
the
de
original
princesse, ça fait un
draft,
moment
though.
que l'on parle de ça.
No, it was good. It gets
Ah
the
ouais?
point across.
Does it really? You're still here,
Non, non, non,
and I
vous deux.
still have a lot of work to do.
Merde, j'ai même pas suivi à cause de vous. Vous vous battez dans le chat. Coucou Marmar, comment ça va? On veut pas savoir, Dico. On veut pas savoir. Alors, est-ce que je dois vraiment repasser par là? Tu me dois un loyer. Bon, je suppose que je vais continuer toute seule.
Do we really have to do this whole bit again?
Fine. This is dragging on for way too long, and it's past my office out. What's this nonsense all about anyways?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper
Moi,
City
ça va
lately.
très bien.
What things?
Like, all sorts of bad things. And there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route. But I think that's been closed off, too.
They?
Bah oui, c'est à cause de vous, je lis vos messages. Alors, Millie, le Paper City Orchestra, la session de... la club du chemin... Waouh, mais c'est quoi ça? Paper City Orchestra?
Yeah, Millie and the Paper City Orchestra. They thought they could practice here in the woods behind the house since their venue burned down.
Well, they can't. What the hell were they thinking? Besides, how did an entire orchestra escape through a maintenance tunnel? Are you making this up?
J'ai pas suivi encore.
Sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean, what's not to like? Fact that they're thieves and thugs? They literally stole a candy from a baby once.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the Red Man to have found an exit to my house. She's really scared.
Wait, what Red Man?
She was telling me about this man, dressed completely in red. He came down to Paper City recently and was asking questions about me.
He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Hey, I'll have you know there are a lot of people out there who find me interesting. Millie is really scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, Sugar Cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over. I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation is missing.
Alors, le nounours, on dirait un vieux policier beauf. C'est ça. C'est tout ça. Ton chapeau, ton nez, ta chaussure gauche. Mon frère, what the hell? Ton chapeau, je crois.
Your hat?
No, I'm phasing that one out.
Ah.
Your magnifier?
That's right, dollface. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your assistant?
You know what I
Il me
mean.
prend pour qui, lui?
Now get cracking.
Il me prend pour son chien, lui. Il va se calmer, hein. En plus, il y avait même
It's
pas
full of
marqué la
Ted's
loupe.
past cases.
Tiroir.
Oh, that's right. I remember playing with this a couple of days ago.
Je
It
jure.
fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I
Pourquoi ma
better
co, elle
repair it
bug à
before I
chaque
return it
fois?
to Ted.
Ça m'énerve. J'ai trouvé quoi? J'ai pas suivi.
I
J'ai
bet
volé
this
sa
card
colle.
will be useful. Better take it with me.
J'ai volé ta colle. Ah mais si je laisse sa loupe. Eh, j'ai ta loupe, mec.
I can't use that.
Je vais lui donner. Comment on fait pour lui donner? Hein, faut peut-être que je la répare, non?
There we go. Now I just need a
Oh,
lens.
faut que je répare sa putain de loupe. Je savais bien que je l'avais eu, sa loupe.
Here we see a lamp in a true. It says FBI.
Bon, bah il me faut une lentille. Mes lunettes, on va prendre les lunettes. Hein. On va casser mes lunettes.
I don't really need glasses, but maybe they'll come in handy. Better take them with me just in case.
Putain, je vais casser mes lunettes pour ce putain de
I don't
machin.
think so.
Ah non, je peux pas.
I broke
Ok,
my
bah si,
mom's
c'est bien.
glasses.
Ok.
I better find use for this lens now. Voila! A perfect crime. Ted will never know.
Voilà. Au pire des cas, Internet est notre ami. Non mais c'est bon. C'est simple, c'est facile. C'est juste que j'avais pas fait attention que j'avais ramassé une loupe cassée en fait.
Found my magnifier yet?
Nope, not yet.
Do you really?
Okay.
Mais ah, j'ai trouvé ta... Merde, j'ai cliqué en dehors du jeu. J'ai ta loupe. Tiens. C'est trop l'ours là dans sa poche, c'est juste pour tuer.
What do you
Ça aurait
mean?
pu, ouais.
It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Okay, never mind.
C'est pas un
This
détective
will
pour
do,
rien.
I guess. Let's head out.
Putain, au début, ma co elle est bien et d'un coup, la 4G elle veut plus. Je comprends pas. Hein. Je pense vraiment que c'est mon téléphone qui me fait bugger ma co, je pense. C'est horrible.
We should start with Flint's room, doll.
Ok, on va aller dans la chambre du frère.
Let's head out. Watch my back, Ted.
Bon, on va essayer un peu de tout.
It's
Hein.
locked.
Ah, il me faut une clé. Okay. La chambre... Ok, la salle de bain, et ça c'est la chambre de Flint et à la porte du grenier. Ok, donc on va aller voir la chambre de mon frère.
Wait, it's locked.
Ah,
But why?
d'accord, ok.
This is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's worth checking out. A random, generic asset placed to occupy empty space. Let's pretend there's something inside. Like...
A golden retriever puppy just for you, doll.
Oh my god, is it really? I want to. Can we take him out? I'm gonna call him Cookie and walk him every day and...
Yeah, no, it was a joke. No one would put a live dog in a sealed box with no air holes.
C'est ça. Elle est
Just
débile.
so mean.
Oh putain.
A box filled with all sorts of stuff. Really, just all the imaginable, useful things I need right now to solve this mystery. Packed inside a single cardboard box and left in the middle of the hallway.
It's just clothes, doll.
I know.
Décoration étrange. Mais
That's
c'est quoi
just-
ça?
It's just weird.
Yep, it's weird.
T'as une décoration chez toi comme ça, il y a un problème, je pense. Hein.
It's so dark in here, Ted. I can't see anything.
The light is busted. We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
Hey! J'ai pas une lampe torche? Ah non, j'ai pas de lampe torche. Si? Je croyais que j'avais une lampe torche.
A door. No, really. That's all there is to it. It leads to the attic.
Ok, on peut aller dans le hall. Donc il me faut... J'ai pas compris, il y a un passage ou je sais pas quoi, non? Ouais, il y a des lacets sur le mur, c'est un peu chelou quand même. Ah, je croyais qu'il y avait une pièce qu'on pouvait utiliser pour aller dans la chambre à son frère, mais non en fait. Je me suis gourée. Alors, on va aller dans le hall est, hein. De toute façon j'ai pas trop le choix. Oh, il y a un robot bizarre.
Rust.
Rust.
Hey there, Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
Have you seen Flint, Rusty?
Tu
Millie
veux
told me he
Flint.
might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother.
Arrête.
But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid.
J'ai pas level up
Besides,
Dico.
no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
L'homme rouge.
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first. Gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse. Try to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after?
Par contre, ça parle beaucoup quand même.
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little Miss here. Is he all right?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy, and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
On a appris que la ville est
We've heard
bouclée.
the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level, but we all know better.
Bonne soirée, Dico. Tu penses que quelqu'un essaie de couvrir ces trucs? Un problème un peu personne dans le... Comment tu t'es échappé?
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far.
Bonne soirée, Dico. Bonne
My
soirée,
suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little ear buzz is all.
Comment tu t'es échappé?
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
Et alors, pour le moment, personne n'entre ni ne sort de la ville.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
Logique, vu que la ville est fermée.
Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Ah oui, la girafe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
La girafe.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, little miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it. You know anything about the Yellow
Le
King?
roi jaune, c'est quoi ça?
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Ok.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's alright.
Ouais, il s'est juste fait enlever. Études, chambre des parents. Ok, ça on peut rien faire, ça on peut rien faire. Okay. Bon, on va aller voir la chambre, l'étude. On va essayer d'un peu fouiller. Ok, c'est un bureau quoi. C'est pas étude. Ok.
My grandpa's books. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but these look so boring.
Statue d'Anubis. What? Statue déchue. Non mais qu'est-ce que...
There's a number written underneath. 107.
D'accord.
What does it mean?
10-7's the police code for an unconscious or a dead person.
That's a little grim.
I don't make the rules. I sure as hell don't follow them either.
Oh là là. Donc normalement, on va pouvoir passer par le petit trou là, je pense, pour aller dans la chambre du frère. Je ramasse des trucs, je sais
Hey,
pas
a
c'est quoi.
flashlight.
Ah, j'ai une lampe torche.
But there are no batteries
Mais
inside.
j'ai des
There's
piles.
bound
moi.
to be some in the house.
We can
T'inquiète.
ask Rusty if he'll give us one of his. I'll take the flashlight with me.
J'ai déjà une pile, la meuf. On va
We'll
prendre
have
une
to find
clé.
another way.
There's a small key up there. It looks lonely.
I guess you could say. It's just hanging around.
Oh non! Oh non! Ils font tellement de références à des séries ou des films. Oh non!
It looks pretty. The sand, I bet.
That dim-witted boy sells these down at the local...
Nope, somewhere far away.
Référence.
Sure, the desert.
Mon dieu. Ah là là.
Let's take this bad boy for a spin.
Autour du monde, d'accord, j'ai eu un succès. Je touche à tout, j'ai des succès, donc bon. Bon, bah... On va peut-être mettre la pile... Hop.
This won't work. It usually takes 2 or more.
Il en
of these.
faut 2. Ouais, bah c'est bon. Bon, on va essayer de passer dans le trou si on peut.
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in
Oh, faut que
cobwebs,
je nettoie le
though.
trou là.
That's so gross. Go in, Ted, and check it out. I'll wait for you here.
I'm sorry, doll. As much as crawling through spider-infested holes sounds appealing to me, I have to pass. See, spiders tend to nest in my fur, and then I have to take a bath and go through this whole fumigation process. It's a mess.
Ouais, bon, t'es chiant, quoi.
Are you even trying?
Ah, c'est bon, hein. Donc il me faut quelque
It's
chose.
growing from the sand.
Aren't you perceptive, doll?
And you should have been a 10-year-old girl, because you...
Faut que je trouve quelque chose. Donc la clé, je peux pas la prendre, je sais pas pourquoi.
This chair is so... Well, Ted will probably need...
Huh? Ah, I wasn't listening.
You didn't hear me, cuz...
Ok, donc là, pour l'instant, il n'y a plus rien. Enfin, on peut plus rien faire. What?
What the hell? What was that?
I don't know, Ted. Lights? Tricks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm getting too old for this.
Thing. This thing.
Yeah, sounds right.
Not really.
Ok, il y a des trucs bizarres dans ce jeu. Est-ce que tu as une pile à me donner, petit
Russ,
monsieur?
we need a big...
What's this about, Bear?
Rusty, we need a battery for our flashlight. We thought you could help us out.
Sure, I got batteries, but here's the problem, miss. If I give you a battery, I gotta shut down for the rest of the night, and I have to keep an eye out.
Can't you give us just one battery, Rusty? You'll still have a couple of
On
them
veut une
left,
pile, pas
right?
toutes les piles.
Here's
Oh.
the thing, little miss. It's a closed circuit.
She knows. She's just playing on your soft. We could take some of that edge off, Rust. Why don't you rest your eyes for a bit and let me and the doll here take over?
You? No offense, Bear. I respect you as much as anyone in Paper City, but this here is different. I don't think you could handle this red guy on your own. You should take care of Miss and Millie and leave the patrol to me.
Ouais, mais on a besoin de ta pile, mec, en
Are
fait.
you saying I'm not qualified for watch duty? We have to wrap this thing up, fast. There's a bottle of carrot juice in my desk that's longing for my return. We can keep an eye out for anyone suspicious in the meantime. Besides, you know I'm more than qualified. That nasty business from a couple of years ago, with them robots going missing. I was the one that brought that whole shady affair down, and you know it.
Are you trying to play me, Bear? I know you had nothing to do with that. That thing went so high up, there's no chance in hell Snoop like you even got close to wrapping it up.
You seem to have blown a fuse there, Rust. It was me who cracked that case, and I can prove it. I have the case file and the credentials, handed to me by the commissioner in my office somewhere.
Oh.
Okay, settle down there,
Allez,
Bear.
donne-moi ta pile, là.
Let's make a deal. You show me the credentials, and I'll hand over the battery. It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to make sure you're not
Oh, faut que j'aille chercher les dossiers. Pas déjà chiant.
Ted and Amber, move away.
Oh my god, Ted, you're not supposed to read the brackets. A do-over?
Keep it rolling! We should get to my office, doll. There's an old file I have to find.
What's this
C'est
whole
marrant quand
deal
même,
about anyways? Why can't he just give us a battery? We can keep an eye out.
Rust is having a hard time coping with what happened. He worked in that mill for over 20 years, and now suddenly he's got nothing to do. Let's just do this to humor him.
Poor Rust. Okay, you're...
I think by the time this is over, We're going to need a lot of
Ok,
people
donc
in
faut
these
qu'on aille dans le
positions.
bureau chercher les dossiers. On va y aller maintenant. Ça sera fait. Ça sera fait. Hop, on va dans le placard.
There should be an old file here somewhere. Nasty business from a couple of years ago. The robot union hired me to look into several cases of robot kidnappings.
I remember. That CEO of Illuminarium, Skinner, used robot parts to manufacture headlights at low prices.
Yep, I brought down that whole shady deal. Almost got shot in the process. Rust finds me unqualified for lookout duty. Probably thinks I'm a burnout.
You're not a burnout, Ted. I mean, you were more driven before, but I understand you've had a lot on your mind lately. Anyways, I'm really glad you're with me on this one.
Sure thing, doll. What, am I going to say no to you?
Thanks, Ted.
Don't mention it, partner.
Partner. Ah, je suis plus son assistante, ça y est. Je suis plus son chien.
There, is this it?
Yep, that's the one. Let's head back to that hothead robot.
Ok, tout ça pour ça? Eh ben. Bon. On va retourner voir... est-ce que j'y parle maintenant ou est-ce que je vais dans la chambre des parents? On va lui parler maintenant. Ça sera fait.
Having trouble finding your proof of competence, Snoop?
I'll find it.
Sure thing.
Ok, j'avais oublié qu'il fallait faire ça.
There you go, buddy. Signed and authorized by Commissioner Locke himself. Anyways, we really need that battery now, Rust. Time's a factor here.
So it was you. I'll be damned. That was a big deal for us robots, you know. I always held you in high regard, Bear. But you just earned my utmost admiration, let me tell you. You can have my battery. I can use a little shut-eye, to be honest. Keep an eye out, and keep little Miss here safe. Oh,
Ouais,
and check on
t'inquiète pas.
Millie from time to time. Make sure she's alright.
Thanks, Rust. We won't let you down.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Get some sleep. We'll wake you up in the morning.
Merci Rust. Hop.
Hey, I got it working.
Nice. La peur du noir, ok. On va essayer d'aller dans le... Ah.
There should be a key around here.
Ok, donc la clé qu'il y a dans l'étude, je pense que c'est la clé pour la chambre des parents ou la chambre du frère. Hein. Ça se peut que ce soit la chambre du frère aussi. Alors, maintenant j'ai une lampe torche. Ah, c'est trop bien. Produit de toilette.
Nah, I'm pretty as it is.
MDR. Ça pouvait être utile, non? Torchon. Oui, il m'en faut un. Pour les toiles d'araignée.
This duster may come in handy. I'll take it with me just in case.
Lavabo, on s'en fout. Serviette, on s'en fout. Cabinet
It's
mural.
full of
Miroir.
mirror, mirror.
Oh,
Who
non.
will be a beautiful princess who's bound
Vraiment
to
trop de
live a
références
long
dans
and
le jeu.
happy life in a castle somewhere in France. I knew it.
Did that thing just talk?
I don't know. Did it?
C'est le narrateur qui fait parler. C'est énorme quand même comme truc.
I'm not going through trash. No, but nice try, Mom.
Ok, donc il n'y a rien de plus à prendre ici. Ça ira. Bah, je vais partir. Quitter la salle de bain. Merci.
What's happening?
Vous l'avez vu
What is
encore?
this?
What the
Doll, you
heck?
seeing this?
I don't know, Ted.
C'est vraiment
What was
étrange.
that?
Hein.
It's fine. It's nothing, probably. It's the middle of the night, and the light is playing tricks on us. Let's go.
Let's go. C'est parti. Non, on va pas continuer. Hein. Donc, il faut que je retourne dans le bureau, nettoyer les toiles d'araignée. Et normalement, ça devrait être bon. Toile d'araignée, hop. Et voilà.
There, I cleaned it up. Go crawl through.
Why don't you crawl through?
Obviously, I can't fit. Otherwise, I would totally do it.
Sure you would.
Allez, va, Ted. Oh, je vais jouer Ted. Ah non, je sais pas.
The case was spinning out of control. So fast I had to hold onto my hat. Nothing made sense, and it was getting more twisted by the minute.
Il est pas mal
We
comme
come
petit jeu
across
quand
an
même.
old buddy of mine, who has suddenly found himself out of purpose and place. The steel mill, where Rust worked for years, got blown to bits. Hundreds of hard-working, honest people lost their jobs overnight. The police are writing it off as an accident.
C'était pas un accident, c'était l'homme rouge.
Coincidentally, there were a lot of accidents this past week. The whole damn city was burning up and no one was doing anything about it. Did I pick the wrong time to get out of that dump? According to Rust and Millie, one man is responsible for all this mayhem. In 1 week, he's become a synonym for fear throughout the city, and police and thugs alike are shuddering at the mention of his name. They call him the Red Man. I have a strong feeling in my gut. It's all somehow connected. My retirement, the fires, and the official cover-up. What happened to Flint, the Red Man. It's all leading to her.
Tout mène à elle, c'est ça, tout mène à la fille.
I feel she is the key to all of this. The last piece of the puzzle I have to solve. Does she know more than she's led me to believe? Or have I let my suspicions get the better of me? It's hard for me to admit this. It's also downright stupid. But I've let myself trust her over the years we've worked together. And I have to trust her now. Sooner or later, we'll find ourselves back in that hellhole of a city.
Yeah.
This bond I have with her will be the only thread I'll have to hold on to when things go from bad to worse. In Paper City, all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now.
Ok. J'espère que c'est pas la fin du premier chapitre. Non, ça va. Ça aurait été un peu court quand même. Alors, il y a pas mal de trucs. On va prendre l'épée si on peut la prendre.
I'll just sell this sword and buy some revives for later.
Nice. Je regarde un peu tout, mais je pense qu'il va falloir que je leur parle. Oh, il y a un tissu rouge. Ok. Attends.
Lowlifes. I guess they are so used to police interrogations. Standing in front of bright lights is where they feel most at home.
Lol. Je peux l'éteindre? Ah non.
A la map? No, that's not right.
Ok, bon, on va leur parler, hein, les
I
frères.
had a feeling I'd find you two lurking around. How is it that whenever something fishy goes down, you two are peeking around the corner?
Save your monologues for the shower, Snoop. We didn't do it.
And what exactly didn't you do?
Whatever you're implying we did or didn't do.
So you did it.
It depends.
Depends on what?
If we did whatever you're hinting that we did, or for that matter didn't do, and if the answer might incriminate us to a certain degree, then as a fact, I can state that we didn't do it. See?
Ah, ça
But if
voit,
we're
lui.
not doing it, whatever it is you're implying we did or didn't do would put us in the same position as in the previous statement, considering it was true, then we certainly did do it.
This is going nowhere. If you weren't a crook, you could have had a career as a lawyer, although the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah? Well, if you weren't a Snoop, you could have had a career as a drunk, although the two aren't mutually exclusive, see?
Don't act smart with me, lowlife. I'll take you downtown faster than you can say I'm guilty. Now start spilling the beans, or this friendly get-together might turn out ugly for you two.
Alors, où se trouve Flint?
Where is Flint Ashworth?
Beats me. He wasn't here when we arrived. Is he missing?
No, I'm just
idée.
asking because I have these two tickets for Wuthering Heights on ice.
Oh, it's just wonderful. The reviews are overwhelmingly positive.
Shut up, John. He's just pulling your leg.
So you're saying you had nothing to do with his disappearance?
Who do you take us for, Snoop? We ain't no kidnappers. The kid probably went to see his friends or something, see? Besides, he's a tough kid. I'm sure he's fine.
Sure, because kidnapping is way over the line for you two. It's one of the few things missing from your MO. Maybe you thought you should step up the game. Who put you up to it?
Whoa, as I said, we ain't no kidnappers, see? We may have our differences, you and I, but you know we would never go as far.
All right, you're off the hook. For now.
J'ai pas entendu
You
parler
two
de l'homme
lowlifes
rouge.
heard anything about the Red Man?
We might have heard something. My memory's a bit fuzzy these days, see?
Well, if you cooperate,
Bon, vous
maybe I
coopérez
can forget
ou
about
crotte
that
là?
nasty carrot smuggling operation you two are running on the west side of town.
Carrot smuggling? I don't know anything about no carrot
Trafic de
smuggling,
carottes, parce
see?
que
It's
c'était
all for
la
private use. My brother here's a big individual, and he needs his vitamins and such, see? Ain't that right, John?
Smuggling is such a strong word.
That's right, John.
John.
Why'd you escape the city?
Who says we escaped? Me and John just came to enjoy ourselves out in the country, see? We might take up fishing, or hiking. Yeah, those types of things.
That's just great news, Jimmy. I love it here. It's so relaxing.
Sure. And your escape had nothing to do with the recent activities regarding the Red Man.
What Red Man? Also, Snoop, Native American is the proper nomenclature, I do believe.
You know who I'm talking about, so stop playing dumb. Not you, big guy. I know you can't help it.
Help what? What are we talking about?
Forget it.
Pourquoi es-tu là?
So, why are you here exactly?
That's none of your business, Snoop.
Listen here, you lowlife. I know you operate on the west side these days. I've seen you down with your face in the mud coming out from those 24-hour carrot bars near the harbor. I know you've seen things. You two better start being useful, or else.
Oi, Copernicus, how about you take a long walk down the shore pier, see? We ain't seen nothing. We're just a couple of them hard-working individuals, see? We know our rights. We pay them taxes and such. What's a snoop like you even gonna do? You ain't a cop, see?
You got that right, pal. I ain't a cop. That just means I can throw a couple of knuckle sandwiches your way before I take you two lowlifes in. Not that anyone would care. I can just say I found you that way, or that the Reef King got to you before I did.
Maybe it's time you leave two exemplary citizens like us alone and find yourself someone else you can bother, see? I hear that crazy old coot's been chasing seagulls down at the harbor lately. Maybe he can help you, see?
CBG. Haven't seen him in a while.
It's worth a shot, ain't it? It's not like you're getting anywhere with us.
Don't worry about that.
Merde,
Me
j'ai
and him
passé
go
un
back a
machin.
long way. He'll talk to me.
Grave.
I just
Ils
don't
m'ont
get
saoulé de
why
parler.
you...
Hold on there, Snoop. We're not protecting anyone. It's just that this guy, he's not your average set.
Your memory's getting a bit better, eh?
Hey, we want to see this all sorted out as much as anyone. With all the folks leaving the city, it's bad for business.
Sure. I can only imagine. What do you know about him?
Not much, and the things we heard are mostly just stories. He's setting fires.
L'homme rouge, ça va être qui, ça, l'homme rouge? Ça va être le frère?
All burn. See? No one will stop this guy,
Je suis
Snoop.
sûr que c'est le frère, l'homme rouge.
He's the reckoning this city was due for. He won't stop until everything is dust, and we lie forgotten in the sands of time.
What? What the hell are you talking about, John?
John.
Don't listen to him. He had a rough night.
Well, you two were useful as always. I have to go. When I come back, I hope for your sake.
Besides the kid, you mean? The first one, yeah.
You better believe it. One more thing. You didn't find a key by any chance lying around the house.
Oh, yeah, we did. It was just lying on the floor.
That's what I thought. How about you hand it over to me? I'll keep it safe for you guys.
Sure thing, there you go. Now don't go telling people we never helped you. It's like we're partners now, see?
Sure.
Donc on a une clé, c'est chambre des parents. Ok, nice, ça c'est cool. Le tissu.
Well, this... We'll have to find another way.
Putain mais grandis un peu hein. Il peut pas prendre le truc. Keep out.
I don't like pillows.
Ok, donc il n'y a plus rien à prendre là. Non, je pense pas.
I should tear them in case I need to make a rope to climb down the...
Ouais, bon bah on a eu la clé, c'est déjà ça. On n'a pas eu plus d'informations. Ah, je sais pas si je pouvais ouvrir. Non, je pense pas.
Those two clowns are in there, not being useful as always.
Did you ask them about Flint?
I did. They didn't know anything. I think they're just hiding from someone.
The Red Man?
That's my best bet, but who knows with those two.
So Flint's not in there?
No.
What should we do, Ted? We have to find him.
Well, we're not going to find him standing here. We should check other rooms. Maybe he's hiding somewhere. Mugshots gave me this key to your parents' room that they totally just found lying on the floor.
We should start there then.
Such forward ideas. You're going to be a fine detective one day.
Thanks, Bear.
Je suis déjà une
You too.
détective. Oh. Il est méchant le petit bière là. Je suis une détective. Je suis Sherlock. Ouais, c'est bon. Hop, on va ouvrir la porte. Et on verra ce qu'il y a.
It's unlocked. Hope I don't get into trouble over this.
Moi je pense pas qu'il y a les parents hein, parce que bon, ce serait un peu inquiété je pense. Type étrange. Une brosse à cheveux. Type étrange, je sais qui
A
c'est.
painting of some guy. Look,
I don't, but he does look like a...
Jeffrey Creepyface. His eyes would...
Un appareil photo, ouais. On va prendre l'appareil photo. C'est toujours utile un appareil photo, surtout pour un locataire.
I'll take this film strip with me. Maybe I can develop it later.
Ah, c'est juste pour... Ok. Je croyais qu'on allait prendre... Ok, bon bah c'est pas grave. Non, bah je pense qu'il n'y a rien d'autre de spécial à prendre. Hein. Pellicule, une épée, ouais, bah je pense que c'est bon. Hein. On va essayer de continuer de visiter la maison. Ah, d'accord, ok. Je pensais pas qu'on allait développer la machine directement.
It's a combination lock safe. Let's try to guess. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
MDR.
Are you kidding me with this?
Okay, you're right. I give up.
Alors, comment on peut la développer? Je sais pas comment on fait.
Are you even
Quoi? Tu fais un effort, mais oui, ni. Faut faire quoi?
used to develop photos of you going to visit your boring old...
Comment on développe des photos? Oh, on peut prendre du ruban. On prend le ruban. Très utile le ruban.
I'll take this tape with me. I can use it to tape Ted to a flag.
On va attacher Ted. Agrandisseur de photos. Mais s'il n'y a pas de photos, ça craint pas de marcher.
Nothing
Hein.
happened.
Ah oui. Ok, donc faut juste faire ça, ok. Bon, ça va. Pas compliqué pour l'instant. Ah non, ça marche
Nothing
pas?
happened.
D'accord, ok. Le code, c'est pas... Merde, c'était quoi? 107? Non, je sais plus, c'était quoi? Et si, c'était
There
ça!
we go.
C'était le
It
code
was
de
the
la
number from the
statue.
statue. Not a police code for anything, Mr. I don't follow no rules. Hey,
Nice.
these are the liquids for developing pictures. I'll take them with me.
Ok, donc là, j'ai le produit pour développer. Est-ce que...
Do what with it?
Faut peut-être plus le mettre là-dedans.
There. We just need the empty photo thingy to put it in. We can get it from that machine over there.
You know how to use that thing.
Not yet, but I was voted most likely to figure stuff out in my school once.
Ok, donc... Faut que je reprenne ça. Bon, tu peux pas aller un peu plus vite, meuf? Mais non! Je peux pas reprendre mes photos?
Nothing happened. Do what with...
Je peux pas reprendre mes photos? J'ai pris une image, je sais pas c'est quoi. Qu'est-ce qu'il me manque?
Used to develop photos of you going to visit your boring...
Qu'est-ce qu'il me manque? Image latente. D'accord, ok, c'est peut-être ça comme ça? Je sais pas comment ça marche. Ok.
There. Is it over?
Looks the same to me.
Some detective... Obviously something happened. We need to use the developing liquids
Ok, maintenant
now,
faut que je le
and
mette
then
dans le
we can-
liquide, ok. Ça va. Ça va, ça peut aller. Ouh, c'est l'homme rouge.
Oh my god, Ted. That's him. That's the red man. He's in my house.
Okay, calm down. That could be anyone.
Oh, no, it's him. He's in my house and he did something to Flint. I have
Mais
to
je suis sûre
find
que
Mom
c'est
and
son
Dad.
frère.
Wait, don't be so rash. There's probably an explanation for this. Don't get your parents involved, doll. They're having a hard time as it is.
Développement
This could
photo
be just a
101,
prank is all I'm
d'accord.
saying. We should get back to Million.
Yeah, you're right.
D'accord, faut que je retrouve Millie. Faut que j'aille voir Millie.
We have to wait, though. The room is locked by a mechanism connected to that machine over there, and it will unlock in a couple of minutes. My dad made it like this so no one would barge in and light up the room when he's developing photos.
Alright, so we wait.
Ok.
So,
Super.
how have you been lately?
Ouh, il y a l'homme rouge. Ah, mais je suis l'homme rouge. Que dois-je faire? Mais je pense vraiment que c'est le frère, je sais pas. Je sais pas ce qu'il faut que je fasse avec lui. Ah, faut peut-être que j'aille voir la girafe. Mais je... Oh, je peux tuer la girafe. Oh non. Je suis vraiment... Je peux fuir. Ou la tuer. Est-ce que je peux juste fuir? Mais je veux pas la tuer, moi. Oh non. Oh non, je m'enfuis, moi. Ah non, je veux pas la tuer. Rouge a quitté le bâtiment. Oh, j'espère que je l'ai pas tué. Mais moi, j'ai pas voulu la tuer. J'espère qu'elle a encore envie. Elle a encore envie.
Millie, are you okay? We heard a scream.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. It was him, the red man. You just missed him.
We found a photo. He's in my house, Millie.
You just missed him. He must have heard you two coming, cause he jumped out the window seconds before you came
J'aurais
in.
pu te tuer, mais je voulais
I
pas.
can't imagine what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
It's okay, Millie. We're here now. You're safe.
We should get moving. Is there any entrance to the city we can use at the moment?
There's one in the attic. Maybe we can use that one.
Yeah, good idea. Let's head out.
What about Millie? Are we gonna leave her alone? What if the red man shows up?
She'll be fine. Millie's a tough broad. She'll probably whack
Ouais,
the
elle a
hell out
failli
of him
mourir,
until
quoi.
he's had enough and surrenders to local authorities.
Millie, are you gonna be fine on your own?
Don't worry about
Heureusement
me,
que je joue le
Miss.
méchant.
I'll go and find some place to hide. You two better be careful out there.
Oh là là. Oh, j'ai un clou.
I'll just take the nail with me. It's just a window. Don't.
On peut pas la fermer? Non.
It's locked.
C'est verrouillé. Est-ce que je peux l'ouvrir avec un clou? Ah ouais, je peux l'ouvrir avec un clou.
That actually worked? You just unlocked something with an old rusty nail? How
C'est
convenient
ça.
is that?
Oh non.
That's just lazy writing.
Don't be such a negative Nancy, Snoop. Of course it worked.
J'ai
My
fait ça au
genius
pif, ça a
knows no
marché. Bon, bah
bounds.
tant mieux. Hein. Crochet, oui, je veux.
Yay, I got the hook thingy. I bet this will.
Ah, il y a de la corde. Et si avec ça... Oh, MDR, je savais pas qu'on pouvait. On essaye un peu tout, hein.
I'll take it with me. Maybe Millie can tell me something more about it.
Peut-être que Millie me dira quelque chose, donc il faut que j'aille parler à Millie. Ok. Il n'y a pas de bâton. Non, il n'y a rien. Bon, on va essayer d'aller parler à Millie. Et Millie, c'est bien la girafe, je crois. Hein. Je sais même pas comment s'appelle mon perso. Enfin, je joue tellement de persos que je sais plus à force. Oui, c'est Millie. Et non, c'est pas ça qu'il faut que je fasse. Millie. Dis-nous
Millie,
tout.
we found this piece of red cloth in Flint's room. We thought you could tell us something more about it.
I'm afraid I don't recognize this particular fabric. But by the feel of it, it feels like a
uniforme de
firefighter's
pompier.
uniform. I'm sorry, but that's as much...
A firefighter's uniform. This is getting stranger by the minute. What do you make of this doll?
Il m'appelle
I
Poupée,
honestly
lui.
don't know, Ted. I'm a bit shaken up at the moment. I have to go find Mom and Dad. Whoever this red man is...
Please don't get your parents involved again. I suggest we head out to Paper City and see what we can dig up on them. We can go down to the docks and talk to CBG.
Parce que quand je sors, il me dit allons voir Millie. Et quand je suis là, il me dit il y a quelque chose de différent. Les trucs sous le lit. Non, bah non, je peux rien faire avec les trucs sous le lit. Mais là, Panda, il n'y a rien qu'à changer à part la fenêtre. Ah, le bois. J'avais pas vu qu'il y avait du bois. Oh, je suis aveugle.
I'll take it with me. With some proper crafting, it can be used to access
Oh, je
things
suis
out of my
nulle.
reach.
C'était juste sous mon nez. Oh, c'était sous mon nez depuis tout à l'heure. Oh, je suis dégoûtée. Je suis trop nulle. J'ai pas fait attention. Ah, je vous jure. Alors, tableau en bois. Est-ce que je peux...
This won't work. This won't hold
Okay.
on it.
There.
Ok,
now...
nice. Maintenant, je peux ouvrir le grenier. Je peux ouvrir le grenier. Waouh, elle a un bras extensible, la gamine. Je vois pas comment elle a pu ouvrir en fait.
Millie, Rust, and the mugshots all escaped through the East Tunnel. It's closed off now. We've heard from several sources now that the police commissioner had ordered a lockdown. I was starting to wonder, was it to keep everyone at bay till they catch the person responsible? Or was it to maybe keep someone out? It's too big of a coincidence that all of this started to happen at the same time I left the city, and now I find myself unable to return. I've come across the Mugshot brothers, but as expected, they were uncooperative.
Ils sont marrants.
Reasoning with them is a fruitless effort. However, the little information I got from them could be useful later. They seem nervous, I mean, more than usual. We found some clues around the house that could help us find Flint, but so far, everything is leading nowhere. I've examined the evidence myself, but can't connect the dots.
Je sais pas combien de temps le chapitre
Seems
dure.
appropriate. The last case in my career would be like this. Everyone knows the story. The detective only has a couple of days till retirement, but then the lady in distress shows up and begs him to help her out. He
Le
decides,
truc est un peu...
against
Les
all
écritures sont un peu
to do
coupées
this
quand
one
même.
last thing.
C'est un peu...
The case proves to be his hardest
C'est un peu
yet.
d'arnaque.
Somewhere down the line, the detective gets shot. Fade to black. We
Millie.
had a run-in with the main suspect, the man in the red hood. He gave Millie quite a scare. Who knows what would have happened if we had gotten there just a little late. It was getting more obvious now.
Bah j'aurais
He's the
pu la
one
tuer mais je l'ai
responsible for
sauvée
Flint's
Millie. Donc
disappearance.
je voulais pas qu'elle
We
meure.
had to table all of our options, and we decided to go back to Paper City. I have an informant there that could know some things, and that's our best bet at the moment. Red, it seems, wants to get to Amber, so I figured I'd
Ah, elle
figure
s'appelle
out.
Amber la gamine. Putain, j'ai connu depuis le début de la game, je savais pas.
Best place to do that is the city. I need to level the field, coordinate with the police, and to set a trap. After we get him cornered, I'll make him talk, and we'll find out what happened to Flint. Let's just hope it's not too late.
Et ouais, espérons qu'il soit pas trop tard. Bah, il a l'air d'être long quand même le chapitre. Il a l'air d'être long.